We're back.
Just Mr. Potato Head, like hold up your eye, like.
Grigsby is a plant monster. We'll have to become even more of a plant monster.
Yeah.
But I want to be the only plant monster. You know, there can be only one plant monster. I am piloting something.
Okay. So, I think let's stay with Kim. I'm curious as to what you're doing as a result of, or to begin with, mad cackling.
Yeah. So, I think what happens is that Kim pushes a button, like near the buttons that made the vat come out in the first place.
Yeah.
And these two metal, like, clamps come out of the ceiling and latch onto the tank. And we see Kim walk towards the tank, and electricity starts flowing out of Kettle and into the metal clamps, and then into Kim. And I want to contact the father.
All right. I think you've done this specifically with Kettle before as well.
Yeah.
Why don't you roll with weird for augury?
You built an augury tank?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, you did. When you have...
Right. I missed.
Oh, snap.
Okay, with augury. Let me go check it out, because that's really bad.
That's pretty bad. Actually, it's not. Augury insulates me to some degree.
Yeah, whatever bad happens, your antenna takes the brunt of it. So,
okay, that's explode. What I was thinking. That's literally what I was saying. Unfortunately for you, I think, it starts running into you, and you close your eyes and start getting into the things. But then there's probably a warning light blinks and error.
Okay.
And it's just there's too much lightning, and then you probably I think you go to try and deactivate it, but as you're approaching, there's probably a big lever that you pull down to turn it off. Before you can even get there, her body just explodes, and green blood and guts just everywhere. The inside of the tank, of course, but it's just the tank just is coated with with lawnmower poop, basically, what a lawnmower spews out. Yeah.
It was more
to
powerful
shreds,
than I
you
thought.
say.
Excellent. So I try again with blitz.
Okay. A bunch of the edges of the lawnmower of the green stuff are burnt and smoking.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you spend the night cleaning it out and put blitz in the tank?
No, it doesn't need to be in the tank. I have a different idea for the tank.
You just need
it. This time I succeed partially.
It's just a big old brain spike just jams in there.
So Kim's we need less electricity. So Kim's okay. Apparently my mad science contraption was a little bit overboard. I'm still getting the hang of how this works. I'll just do it the old way. Just put my hands on.
Yeah, you may even add an extra 0 to the amount of power needed.
Yeah, or maybe take one off.
Forgot to convert from metric on that one.
So yeah.
Okay.
So I'm trying to contact the father.
You want to contact the father, and I think you get to choose one. So you want to reach through the world psychic maelstrom to something or someone connected to it. That seems like the one. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay. Which one of the other options do you choose?
Oh, hold on. I'm trying to... I know I put this...
Show to players. It's on Roll20. I am now showing it to everyone. It's
here it is. It's Touched by Death.
It'll persist for a while without you actively maintaining it, or it'll reach deeply, or broadly.
It needs to reach deeply, because that's what we did last time.
Yeah. Okay. So it's not, I think it's more like if you didn't reach deeply, it would be probably a very, blurred, it's almost like you have a lot of interference in your call with him. It's not.
Sure.
I think it's you get a similar clear vision of you're in the same forest as before with the same graveyard. I'm trying to remember exactly how I described the father before.
I don't think you described him at all, hardly.
It was just okay.
I'm picturing like a Weirwood kind of thing, personally, but that's just me.
What's a Weirwood kind of thing? I think I might know what you mean.
From Game of Thrones, you know, the trees with the faces in them that they cry bloody sap.
Yeah, I think there's something like that. However, this time when you're there, there seem to be fewer graves than before, and the ones that are there seem to be almost like much more overgrown than you saw them last time. Like you can see like there's more. It used to be just sort of a clear field with trees maybe off in the distance. There seem to be more trees closer to now. And then many of them are growing on top of or in the midst of this graveyard, and some of the roots are like taking over the graves, and like you can see them cracking tombstones and things like that. Okay. I think you appear there and find yourself suddenly sort of that dreams like suddenly you're not really moving, but the world is moving and you're just sort of being rushed somewhere. I think that you find yourself standing in front of a tree. Now, I don't think this tree quite is just a face. I think you actually see it somehow depicts the entire figure of what looks like a man.
Okay.
As if he's just standing and the tree was like just a photograph, not really a photograph, but like a caveman's drawing of a man, almost. Like there are some rough likenings to a person. Do you speak first?
Oh, no.
Okay. So there's a very short pause.
Like him is like studying this creature.
Yeah.
And like trying to figure out if it's like human or ever was human.
Yeah.
Even if it's from this world.
You see two knots in the bark that to represent Father's eyes, and it seems to be almost moving and studying you as well. And it says, "You've returned."
Not without cost.
I sense that you've slain one of my daughters. Why?
I'm trying to contact you. This process is not safe for either of us. It is not any safer or less safe than the process you are conducting on these people.
My transformation of these people has always worked. I changed them from one form to another.
The one that calls itself Aster is in constant pain?
Aster is only in pain because he rejects my gift. If he embraced it fully, then he was meant to be a champion of mine. But, alas, he has rejected my gift and I have chosen another.
And if they do not accept your gift?
I trust that they will. Besides, there are all too many humans.
There's too many humans.
Eventually, one of you will accept my gift. One of you will finally see the truth. Now, why are you here? And I think you can see sort of like the dark trunks of the trees are sort of almost what's the name of the Lord of the Rings forest? They're like they feel alive.
Mirkwood?
The other forest.
Or Fangorn.
Fangorn, yes.
Well, to be honest, I came here to bargain with you over Kettle's life, but that didn't go the way I thought. But there are others that you cherish.
You would threaten me?
Are you a god?
Do you know the answer to that question, Ray?
Yes and no, depending on your definition.
Let's go with no.
He doesn't respond.
I know that you are not what you seem to be. You may not be human or ever have been human, not even be in this world. But I know you have a physical form here. Hoss sought to protect it. I don't believe Aster knows about it yet, or the others. But what if they did?
What are you getting at? Make your point.
I won't know that you taught Hoss how to implant the plant creatures. I want to know how to remove them.
And why would I ever tell you that? You just killed Kettle.
Because you have proven yourself a poor judge of character. You have proven that you cannot choose who will accept your gift and who will spurn it. I can do this. I will correct your mistakes. And I will allow those who will accept your gift to do so. Your misunderstanding of the human mind cannot be allowed to continue. You will destroy more. You will destroy all that you seek to save.
Roll, seduce, manipulate. You've given him a good reason.
Yes.
Let's see if he is willing to work with. That's a 6 minus.
6 minus.
Okay. This is not augury.
Nope.
Technically.
Oh, it is augury still.
That roll was not augury, but you are using augury.
Yeah,
so,
that's right.
You feel the woods around you shaking, and you just feel the wrath of the father as it just says, I will not be told what to do by someone like you. I will not bargain with the killer of my firstborn daughter.
If you will not bargain with me, do not give me what you want, I will have to slay more of your kind. Is truly what you desire.
While you are speaking, you find yourself thrust out of the augury vision.
Okay.
And you find yourself unable to breathe because a augury-fueled and rage-filled Litz is trying to strangle you as you awake.
Well, she's dead, right?
Yeah, she's dead. You obviously no seed was planted in her. You don't see, like, I think well, this is going to be kind of graphic, but I think you see one of her eyes, there's like some sort of like root that's growing out of one of them very, like, visibly really quickly. And her face is contorted with fury. And she just speaks with like the father's voice. She says, "Die now!" Like he's just in his mind, you killed his daughter, so he's just trying to kill you right now. What do you do?
Akim brings his elbow down on Litz and then pulls that machete out from his waist and just cuts off Litz's hands.
You want to cuts off her hands. All right. This sounds like seize by force. You're seizing yourself by
seizing a couple of hands.
See, yeah. So obviously that's hard.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so you both deal harm to each other. She's like barehanded.
Okay.
Which is good. Oh well. I think you're at a point. We forgot to, and also I don't know if it matters to roll the agony move because this isn't something. But like, this is more adrenaline kicked in, and you aren't. Yeah, too late.
Yeah, this is action reaction. I think.
Precisely. Here we go. Seize by force. On a 10+, choose 3. Do you inflict terrible harm, suffer little harm, take definite and undeniable control of it, or do you impress, dismay, or frighten your enemy?
Or which one don't you take?
Basically, yeah. Which one do you not take? I'll put them in chat. You choose 3 or 4.
Oh. Okay, well.
Your seize by force is in battle moves.
It's under battle moves.
I choose how many of these?
3 because you roll a 10+. You exchange harm, but you choose 3.
I want to suffer little harm, take definite and undeniable control, and impress, dismay, or frighten your enemy.
Okay. This means you would take 0 harm because she only had her bare hands. So you
roll 2d6.
Yes, because you would still take the harm move. Right. So do that.
All right, 6 is pretty good.
That's good. That means nothing bad happens at all. So you are fine. Do you impress, dismay, or frighten father? Which one? Because you could do any of them here.
I want to frighten my enemy.
Okay. Do you say something that frightens him?
Yeah, so Kim says, I've warned you. I have a better idea than killing your children. If I will not experiment on them, I will experiment on you. And I start dragging Litz's body over to the tank. And I activate the electricity again. And I'm going to use Litz as my antenna again. And I'm going to try and contain the father from the maelstrom.
Alright, roll to act under fire, because in order to do this, the father will do this quickly enough. Well, you're dragging her and she'd be fighting you. Or the father would just, disconnect, basically. Unplug the line.
I'm acting under fire.
And you're definitely acting just by your agony. So that's rolling plus hard.
I should be rolling plus hard?
Roll with hard for when you are in agony, do something physically stressful. She might not have hands, but they're going to be fighting every second.
Kicking and
fighting.
I missed. Screaming. Expect the worst.
Octarine lightning flashes from the stumps.
Not quite. I think you have an 8 minus and a 5. I think that with both of these together, Litz kicks you, makes you let go of her, and start sprinting towards the door.
Okay.
You can kill her now if you have a gun, or let her go. And if you kill her now, you will lose access to being able to do that. But if you
I can use a dead body, so it's killing her is not.
You're right. It just wouldn't be connected to father anymore. Right. It wouldn't be quite as effective.
So, I established before that I had, closed up the place, so it's not that easy for her to leave. Maybe if there's somebody outside and I hear Litz bang on the door, the undead Litz. And,
you just see the bloody stumps against the window?
Not as bloody, since she's no beating heart anymore.
I don't have a gun, because Litz took my gun away, so I just run over to Litz, and now I, kneecap her instead, oh, you can't have legs either. Okay. Chop.
Well, the choice, I think, the choice was, do you want to kill her, or not, because I think that you can see the roots from her, like from the stumps of her hands, roots are beginning to grow.
All right, yeah, I'll kill her then.
You take her out? Okay.
Yeah.
I think it requires a beheading doesn't even work. I think like roots start growing out of her head. You have to like stab her brain specifically.
Sure. The machete goes in the brain.
Yeah.
And comes out the forehead. And maybe cracks the window a little bit. And she's this faucet.
Yeah.
Pins her to the wall.
What a mess. And gets a rag and wipes off the blood off the window. And he just starts dragging her body back to the tank.
Yeah, in several pieces now.
Yeah. And,
okay.
I still want to try to.
You want to do it again?
Yes. Do I have to act under fire again?
Not to drag her when she's not kicking and screaming now. It was just when...
Yeah, let's augury this shit.
Okay, it'll be very different. Now, let's see, if you want to... Well, okay then.
Yeah, miss again. Alright.
No! Your intention was to isolate and contain
the father.
Dragon of War? Yeah. Okay. And... Well, normally, like, this will take any damage to you, the body would take the brunt of it. I don't think there's actually any damage to you.
So this is just not able to be my intent anymore either.
Let me just say this. You can probably feel, you would know, a fragment of the father has been stabilized and contained, but not in Litz. Somewhere else it's been stabilized and contained.
Shit.
Would you just quit fucking with all the psychic nonsense or you make an army of plant zombies?
Can I tell where?
Nope.
Is it close by?
It's somewhere like in this it's not in the like Maelstrom anymore. The father is here. Congratulations.
Oh.
Right. You let Cthulhu through the frickin' portal. Thanks a lot.
Excellent.
I warned you.
Excellent. Alright. Yeah, I think Kim just has to spend the rest of the time cleaning up his terrible failures.
Okay. Well, that was a scene.
Fuck.
You know what I want to hear eventually is how you explain that the two bodies that you had in your infirmary are now like in pieces. One of which is blown to grass bits, and the other one's like been hacked up.
They're both like salad, basically.
Cool. That's fine. I can explain this.
Especially since you have like a couple hours until Whisk's some of Whisk's employees would come back to guard you.
Do I have to egg on fire to have the place all cleaned up before they get back?
Whisk, do you think that Kim should?
Yeah.
I don't think he should get XP for his nonsense.
Listen, nonsense is the best way to get XP.
Dude, I already leveled up.
It's Whisk's employees. It's Whisk's choice.
I got 5 advances already from this nonsense. What's one more?
5 advances or 5 XP?
5 XP, sorry.
Okay. Yeah, roll to act under fire if you're doing that.
Yeah!
Okay. So,
it's clean. Everything's taken care of. The bodies are already, like, in sacks.
The next morning when they arrive, you'll have, like, just, like, it's like the last body turned the corner as the guards came around.
Yeah, you finally just, like, kicked an eyeball under the desk so no one saw it.
Yeah.
So, you may have unleashed an immortal plant god onto the world, but your office is fucking spotless.
That's right. That's what matters. That's what matters.
Visceral cleanup detail.
Listen, gods are most vulnerable when they have bodies in the mortal world. Everyone knows this.
That's right. The real question is, what form was Kim thinking of when it took
you were thinking of Litz, but that didn't happen.
No.
Mm-hmm. Let's go check up on those orphans, huh?
So, yeah, as the next scene, it's still the middle of the night. And Whisk, you are being... you and Bacon are both being marched straight directly to Fleece.
Mm-hmm.
You're going along with it? I'm just... Because you can, like, attempt to break away and make a run for it if you want to, but...
I think I'm going to see if I can't try and talk my way out of it.
Directly to them or that Fleece?
Directly to them. I'm going to say there's really no reason waking up Fleece right now. Like, I'm fine with, like, talking to her about it, but this isn't really an urgent matter, I don't think. And I think waking her up right now is just going to piss her off and maybe cloud her judgment. I think it's probably a good idea to go ahead and wait for the morning.
I don't think you have to worry about waking her up. That's all Sibel says.
Listen, guys, you know what she's like before she's had her coffee. Do we really want to do this?
Exactly.
Okay.
That's all she says.
Okay, well, I mean, if she's up, she's up, I guess.
Come on. And you guys keep marching, but actually, at a certain point, she has you, like, turn away from the direction to Fleece's house and start walking somewhere else.
What?
Keep marching. Don't worry. Over here. And she, like, she's not being super forceful unless you try to resist, but she's just like, come on, nudges you.
Okay, where are we going?
I'll tell you. And she, like, would give you directions. I don't think it's super far away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so she would probably walk for another, like, 5 minutes in the perpendicular direction. And you enter... Yeah, honestly, I think you enter... what is the name of this character? I appear to be very bad names. With, so many NPCs. Here we go. You enter the house of one... Radar. And she's already awake. I think you see her. She's actually smoking a cigarette in her house. There's another. You actually see someone, like, cloaked in black inside the room as you enter, sort of like behind the door type of thing.
Okay.
You sort of get pushed inside, Bacon behind you. Sibel and Fifi enter, and Radar just says, "And what's this?" They give you a chance to explain yourself if you'd like to.
I think the issue is that I snuck in to visit the quarantinees. Right? Is that what I was arrested for?
Few things. Also, this is Sibel talking. And I think Radar wanted to speak to you for a bit. But a couple things.
Mm-hmm.
Of her own making. But, yeah, the plant thing is a problem that we want to talk to you about. Radar finishes her cigarette. I think she just, like, stubs it out. Just turns to look at you. Of course, she was facing away. And says, "Whisk, tell me, how big of a fan are you of Fleece? 'Cause she's kinda... sorry, my phone was buzzing. She continues, she's kind of... Well, here." And she actually takes out a piece of paper and shows it to you. I guess they have them. Yeah, it's like a letter from Gam. You remember Gam?
Mm-hmm.
The letter basically reads like, thanks for hosting me again last week. And he, as far as you know, he wasn't like you didn't know he was here last week. The last time you saw him was farther back than that. It's just like, thanks for meeting with me last week. Business deal is going well. Thanks for like your cooperation with the wood stove. When I had it, it's we're not going to have the problem with all these people. Don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you would recognize like Gam's actual signature.
Yeah,
he's a signature, so but he's a person that would. Ritter just says after you've looked it over, like managed to sneak that out of her office, but she's been. Let's just say she's not really. I don't
big
feel
fan
like
of mine.
She's not a big fan of yours, and I don't feel that she should be in charge anymore. Few of us, and she like gestures. There's, I guess, 4 of them around now. Few of us have been feeling that way, but wanted to wait and see.
So you want my help?
I want to know what you thought. I'd like your help, but I want you to want to help. There's a lot more people here.
Can I read a person?
Yes, you can. Sharp. Okay, you have 1 hold to spend as you will. You can spend it now or later if you want to.
Okay. So you want to try and get her out of office?
I'm not going to beat around the bush. Yes, I think she's had power for far too long. I think it's gotten to her. I don't think she cares about people anymore.
She telling the truth?
Yeah, she wants Fleece gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she says, Fleece likes control. Obviously, I've been around her a bit. I've asked Mercer a couple of things. I'm just going to say, I don't think this can happen without a fight. If we try to do it without a fight, and she starts a fight, we're going to die. I'd rather not.
Mm-hmm.
Whiskey, you have... It's in a bit of a bad spot right now, but the Woodstone is still the place that people... You represent hope to a lot of people there, in terms of what you can give them. In terms of, like, hope for their continued survival.
That is kind of my MO. So,
What do you think?
I think we, I'm in.
Alright. Obviously, I don't need you to fight. Even our employees, it's optional, up to them. And she'd like glance the bacon. What I need for you is to speak to and change people's hearts and minds about Fleece. A lot of the people that are newcomers, they came here thinking that the rig is the best place ever. That it's the new beginning. They only people like you can speak to them in a way where they do want things to change and don't want to leave themselves. We don't want them to have to leave. And I think she's been like kind of a good few meters away, and she steps forward and like offers her hand to shake yours. Since it's good to have you on board.
Yeah, I shake her hand, and so I say, who would step in if Fleece were to disappear? Who's kind of in line?
Right now, Mash is in line, but honestly, we haven't seen much of him around, and he's been flaky and weird since Bean died, so
what I'm trying to say is, how many people got to go for it to be you?
Oh, no one. Well, unless Mash really wants it, but I'm third, so that's not a long issue.
Mm-hmm. This it doesn't have to be a fight.
If there's not a fight, well, Fleece is a control freak.
Mm.
If there's not a fight, then if it's not a real fight, then the fight's just going to keep on going forever. And if she starts a real fight right now, as I mentioned, she's going to gut us.
She doesn't have to know there's anything coming.
Oh, I agree.
Who's to say she doesn't just wake up one morning with her guts rotten from the inside out, kill off the next hour or so?
You have a plan to get around Mercer? Because he's the most loyal son of a bitch I know.
No, but you did just bring this up to me, 4 minutes ago?
Yeah.
Give me time to think on it.
Aster, are you nearby at all?
Well, he would have figured that they were on their way to Fleece's office, but if he was trailing them somehow through the ducts, then probably. If that's not possible, then no.
I don't see why that's not possible.
Honestly. Okay, then yeah, he's probably, in the ductwork, scowling at the burnt plant matter that is from the cigarette that is currently rushing past his face.
Okay. Yeah, we already described. If you have your mask on, which you do, you have access to your distance hearing. So
yeah,
it's not an issue. You can hear what's going on.
Okay. I think if I've got, since I'm just sitting here listening and not actually engaging in anything,
would you like to read?
I think I'm gonna try to. I think I'm gonna try to open my brain and get a handle on this entire situation, this coup.
And you're not asking the mask; you're opening the brain specifically.
Yeah, he's a little leery of the mask still. Like the mask tells him to do things that he doesn't want to do.
Yeah, that makes sense. What does it look like when you open your brain? We haven't seen a plant from the perspective of a plant being.
Yeah, I think if anybody was seeing this happen, I think the mask itself starts growing grass on it and leaves cover the eyes.
Cool.
And yeah, he just starts seeing this long green tube thing and he's traveling through it. It sort of like you're inside of a plant, like it's carrying nutrients, like he's in the bloodstream of a plant.
Cool. Let's see how that goes. That's weird.
Right, weird it is. Yes.
Nice. So, it's been a while. Maybe the first time we've actually seen a successful open your brain. We've seen it, but I don't know if it's been a full success before.
Right.
The MC gives you good detail.
Yeah.
All right. I think you see a vision of this is some time ago. It's the middle. It's nighttime as well. You see a vision, Mimi outside, probably crouched behind one of the sheep, and you hear this time from like the shepherd's perspective, like the shepherd's actual voices talking about this gun deal that was going down. I can't remember if she mentioned it, if they just mentioned it in passing, or they actually did the deal there. I think they just mentioned it in passing.
Yeah, they were just talking about it. There was no like crazy.
So I think your vision then shifts to like probably even earlier that day, where you see some like Radar in like dressed in black with a couple other shepherds just trying to disguise themselves out in what is the town? The dock town?
The dockyard?
The dockyard. Yeah, they're out there. And they're getting, you see them accepting like, a good few crates of guns on their, like, one of their trucks that they have. They pay I don't think they actually they don't pay the delivery men at all. They don't seem to pay for them at all. And then as you see the truck drive off, you probably see this like, the delivery truck drives off, the back of it empty, but you probably see like a large, like it probably has, it wouldn't have a license plate or anything. It would have like some sort of garish and brazen, like some sort of explosion that would represent Tremor and his gun.
So they're buying guns from Tremor. Like, all it took is for me dying to figure this out.
Yep.
3 sessions of Grigsby looking for it, nothing. You turn into a plant monster, though, you get answers.
Yeah. Open your brain to the warp. You don't have to actually investigate.
All right. So.
Yeah. She's been getting guns from Dremor.
And there was no money exchange, so I take it from that like Dremor is funding the coup. All right.
At least at the delivery, there was no barter exchanged.
Right. All right. Well, I'll file that under we're fucked. And
like everything else, like this, that's the second thing this session to do that. Yeah.
Now the question is, does he act on that by springing out of the vent? And no, I don't think he does. That's
okay.
Definitely not.
Cool. With that revelation that Dremor is at work here, and we are close. Do we have? Let's finish up the scene then. Is there anything left to say, Liz? Because you were talking about like, killing, how to kill Fleece in a very subtle way. And she was asking about Mercer, how to get around there.
I have a plan. We let this transaction go through. The paper.
Okay.
Speaking kind of out of character now because, like, I don't know how to phrase it without, sounding like a PC trying to explain plans. But, so my plan is basically that we, let the transaction go through, and then to celebrate.
Yeah, because you're not being kicked out, you're getting bought out.
Like I'm still an employee. So we kind of have like a reopening where we invite the shepherds and Fleece, obviously, to the wood stove, and we also use this opportunity to kind of like show Gams, right?
Gam, yeah.
Yeah, Gam. Show Gam around and how we operate and stuff on a day-to-day, right? So that's when I poison Fleece.
You just poison everyone in there. You invite everyone you don't like to that room.
Uh-huh.
I think they had a scene like that in Assassin's Creed 2.
Yeah, right. So we poison Fleece, and then here's the thing though, I'm not poisoning Gam because Gam is the fall guy. because when Fleece dies, he was the only other person in the kitchen. So I think
Radar thinks for a moment and then says, "If that works, then you're a genius."
Yeah, and so Gam might deny, he might throw a fit, like he has guys of his own, but like he's not going to have his full force over here, especially during the celebration. So if he
would have just won.
Yeah, so if he tries to resist, we have all the shepherds, and we can take him out, no problem.
You do have all the shepherds, and she like looks at Fifi and Sibel again. Yeah.
Especially with you there backing me up.
Let's do it.
All right.
Okay. With that, let's go to our next break.
Fun.
All right, back in about 5 minutes. See you guys.